we were invited to President Hovhannissian's house before we left Armenia. Me and Linnea gained a couple 100 pounds when we were there. We had 3 types of dessert. President Hovhannissian loved me and Linnea.
He wanted to keep them.
Yes.
That cake, see at the bottom?
That is Sister Hovhannissian, and she is the funniest person alive. When she's like,
she comes home
I've
and
been waiting all day to eat this, and when she's eating, she's like, and I'm like, it's pretty funny.
Okay, our service projects. We are shopping with money we earned by cleaning Mrs. Roberts' car and mowing lawns. We're able to earn over $700, which we split between 2 big projects.
Okay, so one of the things we decided to do before we went is to do a couple service projects. So we earned money and then we just went over to see where we could help. So tell them about the pictures, Ty.
So we're shopping for food for Armin. We'll get to that. And this picture, we're looking for pajamas for the kids in the orphanage. And then this one is when we're at Armin's house. This is Armin, and that's Alla. She helped us with Armin. She helped us translate. This is a picture from the orphanage. This is our Aunt Cammie holding one of the kids from the orphanage.
And he is 8 years old.
The look on their faces was priceless when, you handed them a toy car. They went insane when we got there. Their eyes, got, this big, and we freaked out when they saw us with the toys.
Okay, tell them about the orphanage. What was this orphanage for?
It was for special needs kids. Before, it was just for any kids. Sarah Noosh was a friend of my grandma and grandpa's, and Sarah Noosh, her dad left, and her mom, where did she go? Was it?
She was mentally ill, so she went to a hospital.
And so Sarah Noosh, her little sister, got put in this orphanage before it became a special needs orphanage. So she went to the orphanage with us and helped us out a lot.
So in Armenia, if you have a child who's born with any kind of handicap or mental disability or Down syndrome or anything like that, they aren't able to afford having a child that has those kind of needs, and so they immediately give them to an orphanage. So a lot of these kids had parents who were living, but they couldn't take care of them. And so this orphanage was special for kids with any kind of handicap. There were kids who were blind. There were kids who were had Down syndrome. There were all different kinds of kids. But it was really clean there. We were really impressed with how well they were taken care of. And the workers there were really nice and caring for the kids. So there's a few pictures here of the orphanage because this was definitely a big deal for us.
Okay. This is another orphanage one. These kids were so adorable. Some of the kids are 8 years old and really little. The kids were smart and nice. The little boy in the red shirt was really smart. He would stack the blocks perfectly.
That was one of the toys that we took.
Yeah, he's holding it right there. He would stack it perfect. He was really smart. This is our Aunt Cammie spinning a boy around. He reminded us of your brother Max.
No, that was the other one.
Oh yeah, that is that one. I'm confused. He was really nice and cool and never wanted Cammie or our grandpa to leave.
Okay, this cute little girl, every time we passed, she would laugh. It was so cute. She loved us. She would laugh when we walked into the room.
So this is leaving the orphanage. This is the
Director.
Director of the orphanage, and then those are my grandma and grandpa. She's a worker there.
That's Sharnush.
Oh, it is? Oh, I thought.
She's the one who helped us translate and go in.
Yeah, okay. It was a great experience to help the children. I remember walking into the room and seeing their faces light up like a light bulb when they saw us. It brought tears to my eyes when I found out they had been seeing us.
Yeah, now see if you can get it to work. Sure, now it won't work. There we go.
Okay, Armin. He is a 13-year-old boy who pays his bills and takes care of her back, so she can't move. Armin's older brother, who took care of the family, was electrocuted at work weekend. Armin takes care of dogs to stay in this home. We were able to give him some money to pay the bills and get his mom medicine.
So this was our second service project. We heard about this boy who was 13, like you guys' age, who was having to take care of his mom, who was really sick. And they live in this little metal, it was like a tin storage container. It had 2 rooms. This room where they slept, and then another room that was like their kitchen. And outside there were kennels, dog kennels, and he was responsible to take care of the dogs, and that's how they paid to be able to live in that little house. So we were able to bring Armand some clothes. His soccer shirt was one of the things that we brought him, like with other things, but groceries, like we saw earlier, Ty shopping for, and just some cash to pay for some medicine.
Armin, this is Armin. He is 13 years old and is smart and takes care of his mom because she has cancer. They live in a storage container, and it has a fridge, and they have power, but they don't have running water. We were able to give him food, clothes, and a soccer ball.
And we filled the fridge with.
Yeah, we filled the fridge. When we opened the fridge, it was empty. There was nothing in it. They had no food at all. So when we left, the fridge was full.